Hello everybody. I keep trying to say good morning. I might as well just say it. Good morning everybody. Welcome back to my allotment diaries. My name is Emma. These are my allotment diaries. This is my first allotment plot. Love for you to subscribe. Follow my journey along. See how I'm doing. I know what you're thinking. This is day 6 hair, people. Day 6 hair. I need to go and get a haircut quite urgently now, but I just haven't got around to it yet. I've officially moved out of our house. We've now moved into my mum's house because the builders are just destroying everything downstairs, so it's harder for me to get here, but I'm here today because I had a bit of time. It's 6 AM in the morning. It's very early, but it's absolutely beautiful. The plot in the morning time, like really early morning, I think it's just at its absolute most beautiful. The sun, the light, the way the light hits everything, it's just beautiful. So I'm very happy to be here even though it's flipping early. So I hate coming here without a plan. I don't really have a plan today. Sometimes I genuinely do have plans, people. I'm not completely stupid. I do normally have like an idea of what I'm going to do. Because I haven't been here for like 5 days, I just want to kind of check on everything. I kind of get like withdrawal symptoms from the plot. I don't know if you do too, but I get proper withdrawal symptoms. Alright, okay. I know you're happy to have me back. Yeah, so and I get really panicky that everything's died, so I need to like check on everything. So I'll take you around actually, and that's what we'll do. We'll do a bit of a sweep, a plot sweep. Right, the first thing I can notice is quite surprisingly the strawberries are doing absolutely bloody brilliantly. I haven't done anything to these at all other than stick some pots under them, but I've got more flowers and I've got more strawberries growing, and I didn't know this was going to happen, so this is this is amazing. This is like, yeah, but look, the strawberries down here are getting really big now, and I've got more flowers coming up, and then I can see loads and loads of runners all coming off, which is excellent. That's what I want this year because I want to feel the rest of that bed. Now those two there are definitely dead. That one's doing all right, and he's actually got a runner, so I might snip that because I know you shouldn't leave them on new plants. But yeah, they all look like they're doing really well. That one's got some roots coming now. So it's a bit of a Brucey bonus because I didn't think I was going to get any more strawberries from these plants. I thought they were just strawberry once, and then that would be it, but apparently not. Now these runners here, these are sort of coming off onto the wood chip, so I need to do something about these because that's quite a few strawberry plants I'll be missing out on. But yeah, right, okay, strawberries, excellent, good start. Bindweed seems to have completely encapsulated my broccoli plants, which is not so great, but I can see that actually caterpillars are loving the bindweed, like really loving it. It's every single leaf has got caterpillar like bites on it, or slugs and snails either, and the broccoli looks pretty much unaffected. So I'm wondering if the bindweed is a bit of a sacrificial plant here, guys, because this all seems all right. It seems to be outgrowing its cage, which is not good. Cosmos is doing amazing here. This is the only cosmos that's really doing very well. You can see it's really bushed out. They're massive plants, aren't they? I didn't realise they were such big plants. I do need to start deadheading them. Oh, for God's sake, I'll get some scissors. Oh no. Oh dear. I will get some scissors and deadhead those, but these are doing really good. I didn't realise cosmos was such a big plant. Oh God, I'm falling over. Runner beans have flowered for the first time. Pretty cool. These are pretty, aren't they? These are worth growing just for the flowers, I think. The flowers, these are stunning. These are just absolutely beautiful. They look like snapdragons. But yeah, this one is just doing really good. Going up the arch. The others died. And here, these are not, I mean, they're doing all right. They're not doing as well as that one. They obviously don't get enough light here. That's why they've not managed to climb so high, but oh well. I mean, they are starting to flower, so I have some more cosmos here, but like I said, it's not doing as well as the cosmos at the front of the plot. So you can see it's still flowering and stuff, but it's just not as big and bushy and sort of nice. The stuff at the front of the plot seems to be doing better, but it's still quite nice. It's doing alright. It's giving me some flowers. Got to cut them today. Really got to cut them. And these are done. Gladiolis are finished. So I need to cut those, I think. Most exciting thing of all, I don't know why I'm talking quietly, no one's there. Most exciting thing of all, I've got a tomato that's starting to change colour. Now it's not red yet, but it's like an orangey colour. Look. Flipping hell, look at those. Absolutely beautiful. So I've got two on here starting to go proper orange, and then the others are starting to sort of turn colour at last. This took flipping ages. I can see like an orange tint on this one, or yellow tint actually. I wonder if these are going to be yellow. Oh, sorry, it's not focusing. It never focuses my camera, I don't know why. There we are. Yeah, I wonder if these are going to be yellow tomatoes actually. Oh shit, I just picked it. Bugger. I don't know why I did that. Oh, it's gone rotten. Oh, something's eating it. Something's eating it. That's why I've managed to pick it. Okay, fine. Fine. Any bloody ripe one gets eaten. There's no other ones. Oh well. Can't believe I just picked that. Right, and these ones, somebody said to me that these might be heirloom tomatoes and they have like a bit of a yucky brown bottom to them. So I think you might be right, you know, because underneath them it doesn't feel squishy. I'll show you what I mean, because you don't know what I'm talking about. Right, you don't know what I'm talking about, so I'll show you what I'm talking about. Underneath here, I was worried they had blossom end rot, but actually it's not squishy at all. So I think this might just be the tomato. I think this might just be what happens to the bottom of the tomato, because it's not at all squishy or rotty. It's fine. I think that is actually the type of tomato actually, so I don't think they're rotten at all, and they are massive. Look at them. You know what I'm going to call them? I'm going to call them pumpkin tomatoes, because they look like little pumpkins. So these are my pumpkin tomatoes. They are really heavy. I wonder if that's going to fall off the... Hopefully not. I better do a bit of maintenance to these too, because look, they're getting really big and bushy. Right, I'm going to do a little bit of maintenance on those tomatoes with my kiddie scissors, because I can't find my other ones, and I think they just need a bit of thinning out and stuff. I've sort of neglected them a bit. I don't know where to put the camera here because there's nowhere. I might have to put it on this tree I savagely chopped. Oh yeah, that'll do. Right, this is just like an action shot. That's what you have to do when you're a vlogger, you see. You've got to do all these action shots and stuff. You can't just go and do it. It's hard. It's harder for me. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, I'm already stuck. I haven't done anything. I'm completely bloody stuck. Right, I'll tell you what the predicament is. So, know what I'm supposed to cut on a tomato, right? It's where two things are, and then one grows in the middle, and you're supposed to chop that one off, right? But here's my problem. Now I've let one grow for a long time. I've let a few grow for a long time, and they've got tomatoes growing on them. So do I chop them down and sacrifice the tomatoes, or do I not? Because this one here, this is a prime example of my massive mistake, right? Right, okay, get out of the way, get out of the way. Right, here are two stems, right? There's the one in the middle. This is the one I'm supposed to chop, okay? But if I follow this up, I've got tomatoes growing on it. It's not bloody focusing now, but yeah, I've got tomatoes growing on it. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. Look, here they are. Tomatoes. And this thing, this is not supposed to be here. I'm supposed to chop that. I don't know what to bloody do. I think I'm just going to trim around it. Why has this happened? Why has this happened? I don't understand why this has happened. I thought those ones were rubbish and you were supposed to chop them, but if they get tomatoes on them, why would I chop them? Alright, I'm going to leave those ones in because they're really big, and I'll just chop the rest, I think. I don't bloody know. Bloody know what I'm bloody supposed to bloody do about the bloody tomatoes. Oh gosh, it's so bloody complicated. That's amazing. Somebody left me a really nice comment on one of my vlogs that really resonated with me, but not just from the garden, but for like life. And they left a comment that said, a weed is just a plant that grows in the wrong place. And it really resonated with me because it's true. You know, we think of weeds as these things that pop up on purpose to kind of annoy us and destroy all the plants we're trying to grow, but actually a weed is, you know, it's your interpretation of it. So I have these lovely purple flowers that have come up all around my pond, and anywhere else in the garden I might have considered them to be a weed, because you don't want big purple flowers popping up all around your cabbages or carrots and destroying that crop. But when it came up around the pond, it's just beautiful, and I don't see it as a weed, I see it as, you know, a flower. I think it just makes me realise about your perspective on life. You can either view life as things go wrong and life is out to get you, or you can flip it on its head and say life has given me a challenge, and it, you know, I need to get through this challenge and good will come out of it. You know, it's all about perspective, and I think just thinking about the weed and what the weed is in the garden kind of helps me to kind of get a bit more perspective on my life. It's not the most articulated speech I've ever given, but I think you see what I'm saying. I just thought it was a beautiful comment, and it just changed my outlook on weeds. And it's just so funny how one comment from someone can just change your outlook on something that you've just thought of for years and years as a complete menace in the garden, hate weeds, and then somebody says, well, a weed is just a plant that is growing where you don't want it to grow. So, made me think. Hopefully it makes you think too. I don't know. I'm not exactly a great speech maker or a writer, but there you go. That's my 2 cents of the day. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, guys. I will do my best to get some more up for you. Obviously I'm not living in my house at the moment, so I'm quite far away from here, but I will do my best. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye! Bloody speech maker of the year.